What's up, YouTube? Zero here. Welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, I'm taking on the Thunderous Terror in Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. Now, the Thunderous Terror is an Ivory Lagiacrus, who of course is an electric-type monster, aka known to be thunderous and electrical. It's only fitting that I'm taking on this Thunderous Terror today because Tropical Storm Fred is touching down, and in my area there are tornado warnings, so anyone who is in Fred's path, be safe and hopefully it passes without incident. But without further ado, let's take on this Thunderous Terror in Monster Hunter Stories 2. Now again, the Thunderous Terror is an Ivory Lagiacrus. In this battle, it's going to start using speed type moves. So you're going to want to start off with a technical type monster. I'm using the Astalos. The Astalos is absolutely fantastic and is pretty easy to obtain as you keep progressing through the story. Now, after it gets enraged like it just did, it's going to switch to power type moves. But before you switch over to a speed type monster, because speed counters power, drop down the Astalos Pulse. That's right, the green, mean laser machine. Drop the hammer down with that green beam. And that's what we're going to do with the Astalos. We're going to drop that green beam hammer down on the Ivory Lagiacrus. And then I'm going to switch out to a speed type monster. I have a Zinogre. Something to note is that my Astalos and Zinogre do electrical type damage. They're probably not the best choices for this battle in particular, because again, the Thunderous Terror, if Thunderous didn't give it away, the Ivory Lagiacrus is an electrical type monster, so it does resist those electrical type moves. However, it is weak to dragon type moves. So if you have dragon type weapons, I would recommend utilizing those. If you have a monster or monsters that utilize dragon type moves, I recommend using them as well. Speaking of weapons and weak points, let's talk about the weak points on this Thunderous Terror. Now for the back, I have my Nintendo Switch up here. You're going to want to target its back with a sword, so a slashing type weapon. The body, you're going to want to target with a hammer, and the tail, you're going to want to target with a bow and arrow. So again, the tail is a bow and arrow, the body is a hammer, and the back is a sword. Utilize those, and you're going to be able to hit its weak points a lot easier. Very easy. Utilize that. Utilize dragon type moves. So, first, it starts with speed. Then, it goes to power. And of course, it's going to do the trifecta in this battle. It does utilize technical type moves as well. And when it starts utilizing those technical type moves, you're going to see me bring out my Brachiodios. I do have a great build video for the Brachiodios if you are interested, so check that out. I'm going to leave the link in the description. But first, it's time to drop the hammer with a voltage crash with my Zinogre. Remember, after the Thunderous Terror uses Electrify, it's going to start using Wretched Water, which is a technical type move. But first, it's time to drop another hammer, this time with voltage, blue voltage. First, the Astalos was green voltage. Now we're dropping some blue voltage. It's all about the voltage in this battle until I bring out my Brachiodios, who, of course, is all about that fire. All about the flame, because what do you do when you come up with electricity? You, of course, fight it with fire. Fight electricity with fire. Or was it fight fire with fire? I don't know, I always get the saying incorrect. Of course it's fight fire with fire, but I'm gonna fight this Thunderous with a little bit of fire when he's using Wretched Water. I know, it sounds weird. He's using water and I'm fighting it with fire. Typically wouldn't work out, and I don't recommend trying that in real life, but in this game, it can work out to your advantage when you're utilizing your Brachiodeos. My Brachiodeos has that slime stomp, which covers the Thunderous Terror in slime and also blast blights him. So in a few moves, he's gonna blow up. I don't know how it works. It's a ticking time bomb. I guess when I hit him with the slime covers his body in all this goo, and the goo will eventually blow up, dealing a ton of damage. But let's get into the Rocky-esque move, the Brocky Blow. My favorite kinship ability in this game that I've seen to date. We're going to train a little bit with my Brachiodeos. We're going to do a little bit of fighting, some 1-2 jabs, some push-ups. We're going to jump rope. Just like Rocky, we learn from the best. My Brachiodeos learned from watching a lot of Rocky movies and watching a lot of Muhammad Ali videos on YouTube. So he got that Brocky Blow going and smash to the Thunderous Terror. He's not really much of a terror if you know how to face him. So hopefully you're not terrified of this terror. Just don't take it easy because he is powerful. Trust me, I learned the hard way. The first time I took this dude on, I was like, oh, I'm going to record a YouTube video. I really want to get Astalos gameplay, so I'm only going to use my Astalos. That was a stupid idea. Don't only utilize one monster throughout this because you will lose. It does come up with those hits, and you can see there, it comes up with those major hits that just drain me and my monster of all of our health. So in one fatal blow, I'm now down 2 hearts. So if you take this lightly, it will come up and bite you in the butt. And nobody likes getting bitten in the butt. Trust me, it hurts. Then you try to sit down and it's painful and you're like, wow, I shouldn't have gotten bitten in the butt. But it happens. Then you go back into this battle and you take it a little bit more seriously and you switch up your monsters when you need to and you target the weak spots when you need to. So now that it's back to speed, I'm bringing out my Astalos and we're going to kick its butt. I was going to say ass, but I didn't. I should have. Astalos kicking ass just sounds so much better. I'm going to say it now. My Astalos is going to kick its ass and its butt's going to be burned instead of mine. Now, Kyle, I like using Kyle as a partner. He's pretty cool. He's a hunter. He sometimes gives me shit, but I give it right back to him because that's just how our relationship works. That's what best friends do. You go back and forth. Sometimes, though, Kyle doesn't utilize the right moves. Sometimes he does. But my Astalos got it. My Astalos is on top of it. We're just back and forth, and there goes the Blast Blight. Over 1,000 damage. Blast Blight, if the match is going to go on very long against some of those more powerful monsters, can be a game changer. That's why I love that Slime Stomp when it can get that Blast Blight off. Great move to utilize. Now it's time to drop that green, mean laser beam onto the Thunderous Terror. And we did it. Well, not yet. It said we did it. We got a kinship, but really, your kinship's always going to get off. You don't need to say we did it. We did it when we defeat this terror, this monster who's really just giving me the stink eye right now. He's a little angry that I dropped that laser beam on him. So it's time to call out my Xenogray. Hopefully we can finish him off within this next few couple of turns. You can see we're already on turn 17. This dude is powerful. He takes a lot of hits. He is a suction cup for those hits. He's just a sponge. He is a hit sponge. You just keep hitting him and just keep bouncing off. He's shaking him off like nothing, but eventually, if you keep hitting him, he will go down. He can't last forever. Slowly but surely, we're taking down the terror because he's been terrorizing the village. We can't have that. The villagers are scared. But it looks like we are about to take out this terror very soon. I'm predicting within the next few turns, this terror is going to be taken care of. And the town is going to be saved. I'm going to be riding my Brachiodeos back into town. The fans are going to be cheering like, yeah, you took down the dragon. And I'm going to be waving to the people. Thank you. Thank you. I did it for the people. I did it for all y'all. I want you to live safe. But thank you for sticking around till the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, the red button that says subscribe, for more Monster Hunter Stories 2 gameplay. I do a bunch of other video game videos and mystery box unboxing videos. I have Loot Crate, I have the BAM box, and I have a couple of Harry Potter themed ones if you're interested in those. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and check those out. It does really help out me and my channel. Thank you so much in advance, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until next time, peace.